Hey folks, good afternoon. It's a bit of a race for the line, YouTube and Facebook. Seems like Facebook folk have got a little bit more to do in terms of hobbies and stuff. Maybe there's a few more people painting their fences or teaching their cat magic or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, good afternoon and good evening. Good morning. Okay, good morning to everybody, and good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're getting through all of this stuff. We're kind of hearing that apparently we may quite soon be going through, in the next week or so, be going through the peak point for this terrible COVID-19. And so hopefully, with any luck, we'll get through it. But of course, as we can appreciate that the climb back to normality is not going to be immediate. We're not going to suddenly one day wake up in the morning and everyone can go back to work and so on and so forth. It's just going to be a slow process. But the great thing is that we're all working together on it. And I'm reading so many great stories on LinkedIn, especially of all these fantastic airlines and aircraft manufacturers. Airbus getting involved, and so many different companies getting involved with donating aircraft, donating vehicles, donating their services and personnel as well. And a big thanks to all of you folk out there who are working so hard, putting your lives on the line, especially you guys and girls from the NHS, and of course the hard-working freight dogs. You know, well, they're not so much freight dogs, because a lot of these airlines like Delta and Virgin and so on and so forth are now offering their aircraft for humanitarian relief flights, and of course these will be normal air crews that normally are used to carrying passengers. So big heads up and thank you, thumbs up should I say, to all you folk out there who are doing that, ladies and gentlemen of air crews around the world. So we will be now showing you your evening's entertainment here on Big Jet TV, a piece from December 2016, which was with the Ilyushin IL-76. Now, if you're familiar with this aircraft, it's a beautiful looking jet. Odd looking, ugly, some might say, but it's a beautiful aircraft. Anhedral over wing, 4 beautiful engines on it, all made outside of the normal remit in terms of aviation. You know, your Boeings and your Airbuses. This is a beautiful aircraft. She's a freighter, a pure freighter, ramp load, used to carrying odd-sized, oversized loads, kind of stuff that you wouldn't be able to get in the side loading door of a 747 or a 777 even. And even in some cases, the front of a 747, when they're not perhaps available, because the IL-76 is also available to fly into short airstrips and dodgy airstrips. Got a few overflies tonight, maybe. Whilst we're live, if you've been watching, you'll see on the bottom right-hand side of your screen a small box that might come up with a little live tab in it. Folks, just be aware that when you're watching this is not live. This is a record. What you're hearing now from me is live. It's a live introduction to a piece that was pre-recorded. We will, of course, make it quite clear to everybody on the bottom of the screen where it was and when it was. But it is a fantastic piece. We've got 2 parts of this. Of course, the part where we were at the viewing park at Manchester, and we caught the arrival of the aircraft there. And of course, we're not, just like Big Jet TV, we're not just going there for this aircraft. We are going there for this aircraft. That was the main focus of the show. But in general, we'll always film as many aircraft as we can. And it was a wet runway, so there was some great action, particularly with an A380, which I went on to actually put out as a single piece a little bit later on, because it was so dramatic. And then the second part is from the airport pub, which we showed a couple of days ago. And look out also at the airport pub for the Max, the TUI Max that comes in as well. And we just I've just been editing a piece today as well, the BOAC 747 retro arrival into London Heathrow, where we actually see a lot MAX as well. So a lot of the old stuff that we're showing some pretty old aircraft like the Jet Airways 777s and so on and so forth. I just want to, before we go, give a big shout out to this gentleman here. His name is Neil Newman. And I used to know a family of the Newmans used to live opposite us when I was a kid in Lindfield in Haywards Heath. This is Haywards Heath. But this is great because I've only ever met one fella who worked with my dad at IAS or even knew my dad. And he was, in fact, a rear gunner with 460 Squadron, Royal Australian Air Force, during the Second World War, flew 30 missions. And it was just by chance I was at a book signing with this guy, with these bomber crews from all different walks of life and different air crews, Stirlings, Wellingtons, Lancasters, Halifaxes, and so on and so forth. But this one fella that I spoke to, he signed the book, and I said, "Did you carry on in aviation?" And then he said, "Yes, I was actually flying later on with British Eagle." And I said, "Oh, my dad used to fly with British Eagle." He goes, "Okay, what was his name?" I said, "Robin Dyer." He goes, "I knew Robin." So next thing he knew is I became very good friends with a rear gunner on a Lancaster bomber who was a loadmaster with my dad at British Eagle, which was just phenomenal to hear. He has since unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago, and God bless him and God rest his soul. But this one from a new fella called Neil Newman. If you're out there, Neil, I know he watches the shows. Thank you so much. He says, "Hi Jerry, great channel you run here. I worked in the airline industry for 27 years, commencing in 1979. I worked at Stansted for a handling agent called Service Air for 10 years. We used to handle IAS cargo flights very regularly. I have a feeling that I may have come across your father more than once." If he's the guy I'm thinking of, he was a very thorough gent. Absolutely splendid. My old man was, he was proper dapper, my old man, I have to say. Not all aircrew were so. I was lucky that during my career there, I worked with 707s, DC-8, 50s and 60s, BAC 111s, TU 134s and 154s, Ilyushin 1862, 76, DC-10s, Caravels and Super 12s. So lucky to have been around back then. I later worked for Aeroflot at London Heathrow and Heavy Lift at Stansted. And he says, "Well, Jerry, that's bored you enough, but mate, you can carry on all you like about aeroplanes." I spent many a good time in the pub with Dave, who knew my dad back in the day, and it was a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you so much, Neil, for getting hold of me, and hopefully one day we'll be able to chink glasses together in a boozer and talk about the good old times. Well, you can tell me, and I'll tell you what I can remember. But anyway. That's enough of that. If we get any overflies, folks, I will we'll put it straight up on the screen. But for now, here's another run into Manchester, December 2018, and it's pretty good. Enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Cheers, bye. Morning, folks. Just about managed to catch this United 757. She's just touched down. Runway 23 right, London, at Manchester. Look at those wingtips, man. Quality. Yeah, Boeing wingtip style. Look at the design of that, man. Right in front of us, folks. We're at the Manchester Runway Viewing Park. Little bit of a spool up, perhaps. Yeah. I think that's a Rolls-Royce power plant there. Not 100% sure. Just going to come to your comments. Little bit earlier than anticipated. Great idea of scale there, boys and girls over there, airliners, live. One of the two mounds that you can stand at here at Manchester. Martin, I believe, is over there with his missus. Sidekick arriving around about 9 AM. Charlie on his way. Here we go, Flybe's ATR. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a wave. Everybody loves a turboprop. I don't know if they've got expandable boots on the front leading edge, on the leading edge of the ATR. Be interesting to find out, that's for sure. Old school expandable boots that they sometimes heat up as well. Just catch that Eurowings going out. So we are here, Manchester. This is, oh, let's have a little look, see what's going on over there. Hello, hello. That'll be a little fire drill, just a little, I think they're probably just testing the rig itself. Not a drill in itself, but just a rig test. So how's everybody doing? Let's just have a little jump into the comments here. Thomas Cookies 321 going out. Okay, we're on Facebook. Okay, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Okay, you see there on the left-hand side, down at the bottom on the left-hand side, you see the IL-76 Volga Dnieper IL-76 banner. That is because we are here to witness the arrival of the Ilyushin IL-76. Stand by. Okay. Who's that? Shay Pell, good morning. Sarah Pass, Scott Felton, Donna O'Brien, Eunice Livesey. I just want to give a shout out to, what was his name? James. Was it James at JA Aviation, folks, for bringing me. J Air Aviation. James from J Air Aviation. Thank you very much indeed for bringing me a coffee. The first one of the day. Yes, coming from Grand Canaria, the IL-76, folks. One of 5 IL-76s that the Volga Dnieper group own. And has to be said that the IL-76 is pretty unique in the fact that it has a ramp load capability. Comes in through the rear. Oh, nice. Rear ramp load, which is why it's so unique and preferred by a lot of cargo freight operators. Andrew Candelis, Love Angel, good morning. Ian's Plane Show, Ross Kennedy, RK Streams, no, cause I'm okay. Eunice Livesey, Asiana 350 Lover, there we go. Good morning to you. Scott Keith, Debbie Speller. We're live on both channels. Good morning, Amanda Wright, Stewie Hughes, Gary Spears, Darren Fern, Lynn Thomas. 628 people already watching on Facebook. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Of course, it's getting late. There's a 321 going out. good, clean, crisp images. I don't know how that's coming across on your TV, folks, or on your device, but it's pretty damn clear and crisp. There it is. How about that? So that's 2-3 left over there, folks, just in case you're wondering. Parallel runways here at Manchester International. As I explained earlier on, and as you might see in some of the posts that we've been putting out, I'm at the runway viewing part, the RVP here at Manchester. A fantastic facility that the guys here at Manchester have laid on. Just give you a little, this is the area where I'm at right now. Obviously in the summer, gets packed out with people. Look how much space you've got. Bring the family, bring your friends, come and hang out, all the plane spotters here. And of course down there, we have a great facility with Concorde inside that hangar right there, where you can have meetings. There's a conference center in there, and just generally enjoy yourself and have a look at Concorde. Of course, the other side, just give you another little look. Of course, they're the two platforms that you can go up onto as well. They've got two of them here. Good capacity as well, probably around about 30 or 40 people can jump in there. And of course, if you're at all interested, a Nimrod. That's ex-tanker Nimrod, and of course Trident 3 over there, with about 15 feet of her wing clipped. Of course, both of those exhibits can be visited, and of course you've got all the parking here as well. Decent figure, a decent charge as well. It's they don't rip you off. £5 for 2 hours and around about £10 for a little bit longer here at the Manchester Runway Viewing Park. Jason Turner, Nicholas Williams, Sarah Leonard, Dave Trooper, Neil Tattersall, Darren Graham. Good morning to you in Russia, I believe that might be you. If you're in Russia, waiting for the IL-76 to come in. Just stand by, folks. We're going to get... got anything on approach at the moment? GP? I want to give a shout out to our friends at airlive.net as well. Airlive.net tuning in this morning. Bonjour and bon anniversaire. I believe that is the correct terminology for happy holidays. I might be completely wrong there. And a big shout out to all our other friends across the world. Of course, I want to give a big shout out to Dano from DJ's Aviation. Of course, everybody knows DJ's Aviation. If you follow him on YouTube, you will have probably got yourself a notification this morning. His updates for the year that he's basically talking about. Stewie Hughes, Gary Spears, Darren Fern, good morning to you. Just scrolling down the bottom of this on YouTube, Darren Golding. I've got a question. I've got something here from Darren Golding asking me to mention the YouTube app on Sky Q. It really is way better than anything else I've tried on the big TV. Very stable indeed. Okay, you might want to try that. Is that linked to Sky, as in Sky Q? Okay, guys, you might want to try that. Far more stable platform. Okay. Craig Lockett, good morning. Mike Kelly, good morning to you. The Richie B, good morning. Ian Austin, Michael Brett, Mossinez 997, good morning to you. Stenon Brusby, my apologies, Brunsby, sorry if I get some of your names mispronounced from time to time. I tell you, I don't like to mention the whole Gatwick incident with those bloody drones, but The last night, one thing I did see when they closed it temporarily was a Ryanair 737 going absolutely mental in his holding pattern. Looked like some 3-year-old kid or had scribed on. Yeah, apparently they have arrested 2 people, so we're happy with that, and hopefully we'll see a resolution. Personally, I think they are probably local residents or protesters, and also because if they were going to do it, they'd do it at somewhere much bigger than Gatwick. Not saying that Gatwick's not big, and it is an international hub, but I think it's something potentially to do with either local residents, which is a shame, or the third runway protesting groups. But we'll see what comes out of that. Anyway, no more mentioning of that today. Fortunate to have decent conditions here at Manchester. Stephen Owens, good morning. Dean in BNA, Pamela Campbell. German Monster X. Chris Wiseman, good morning. Astisha Anau, Alison Wilson, Chris Godwin, my apologies. Singapore 350-900 inbound. Thank you very much indeed, just approaching Liverpool. Well, that must be the second one because I did see the first one come in here just before we went live. Vinny McClafferty, good morning to you. Kivo Thunder, good morning. Astro 747, JNTC, jail those mongrels, yes indeed. Debbie Speller, Arjun Karapetian, good morning in Los Angeles. Imperator 2003, good morning. Patricia Guy, good morning. So that's 2-3 left over there, folks. That's Ryanair 737. Now, a few of you people may have noticed that we don't use the radio scanner anymore. That is due to legal issues that we are currently sort of like trying to 100% figure out, but for the time being we're not going to use the scanner because we have to respect ATC and their privacy and their rights, of course, but we do want to do a big shout out to the folks, all the boys and girls at Radio World. Radio World have supported us throughout the year, and we just still want to say a big thanks to them. Do a fantastic choice of scanners, radios and other paraphernalia, I would say, at their store and online, of course. So make sure you tune into them. Funny enough, haha. Mark Mueller, Joy Stellers, good morning and thank you to you. Den Yaxley, Alex Tataro, Emma Parry. Gustav RT is a new elite member. Gustav, good morning. Gustav, it's just myself. I'm on my own now. Hope you enjoy it. Paul Hutchinson, good morning to you. Jeff Armitage, tuning in from Sydney. Wow, what time's it there in Sydney? My old hometown is Manchester. Adam Rogers and Jeff Hughes have just tuned in to the Facebook channel. Ryan Porter on YouTube. Liam Fitzgerald, antiquated World War II laws. Tisk. Well, what you've got to appreciate, folks, is that it's all well and good. In some countries, you just cannot listen to ATC. Germany, you just cannot listen to it, whether you are live or non-live. In the UK, you can listen to ATC as much as you like, wherever you like, whenever you like. However, you cannot do it live. It's a grey area, I have to say, and one that I don't want to step on people's toes of. So some great shots there of the morning sun coming up over the horizon there, my lovely. The A380 came in a short while back. Let's just see if... look at that beautiful old Jet 2 757. More people arriving right now. There's the man over there. There he is. There he is, the old boy. Martin and his missus, yay, yay! Look, far at each other. Good old boy. Yeah, that's funny, man. Me watching you, me watching you. Roblox Gaming, Anfield Scouse 31. Any reason? Yep, any reason. We're here to film an IL-76, my friend. That's a Russian freighter. Not rare to be seen here at Manchester because it's quite a regular hub here. But we are waiting for that. Should be arriving around about 10:15, 10:30. Vinny McClafferty, good morning. Justin Green, good morning. Jeff Armitage, it's 1942 here in Sydney, 7:42. Alkio Basto, good morning from Portugal. Jay Lee is in the house. Good morning, Jay. How are you doing, my friend? Just get a little shot over there. There's a dash, no, ATR coming out. Is it dash? No, sorry, dash 8. American 330 on approach, apparently, folks. ATR, my apologies. Hussein Elmi, good morning, Manchester. Chris Goodwin, TUI 787 inbound from BGI, about 20 out. Dermot Gannon, good morning. Fabian Morales. Uberales, California. Arthur Karapatian, good morning. American Air is coming. I guess that's American Airlines, my friend. So, is that a leased aircraft or... Toby Ugg Belly, good morning. Lee Jean, good morning. Heathrow TV plane spotter, hello from London. My hometown, our hometown. Of course, don't forget we are on the home turf of our friends at Airliners Live. Samson Fernando. Stuart Malloy. Makruk IL-76 coming in from Zanzibar. I think it's actually Dick Parker. Good morning. Natalia St. Louis. Morning from Trinidad and Tobago. Stephen McGuinness. Wow, so many of you tuning in right now. We're live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube, folks. Freeview just for this IL-76. It's the Saturday show. The last one before the Christmas Day show. We will be live on Christmas Day. Mr. Legister, good morning to you, sir. Christopher Slater. Tuning in from Ringmer. Is that Ringmer in Sussex, I believe? Adrian James. Hashtag Elite, guys. If you're an Elite member, whichever channel you're on, hashtag Elite. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut back to this, I think it's a 330. Now this one should taxi straight past us, folks. And of course, as many of you may well know, we do have a resident Elite member, Rich Taub, who flies this very aircraft and has probably flown this very aircraft, it has to be said. Might not get the touch. 350 behind him, folks. Right, we won't get the touch, but we'll get the taxi. Because there is an up ramp here at... it's a shame that we missed that touch, but there you go. Never mind. Still got it reverses. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of this aircraft because he's used a lot of runway. Yeah, just to let you guys know that if you're wondering where we are at the runway viewing park, the RVP, here at Manchester International. Oh, we have rain. Stand by. Stand by. I'm going to suit up here. Stand by. California, Uber alles. Sorry about that. Alrighty, let's just get that under there so that we are completely covered. We are waterproofed, everything's good. Tom Smith, Craig Lockett, good morning everybody who's watching right now live on Big Jet TV. Let's climb, share it with your friends folks, because you've got a very rare aircraft coming in. What's the time now, GP? 8 what, sorry? Oh, blimey, we've still got a long time left. Let's see if we can get a wave out of these guys. Someone in the third seat. Yeah. Now just look at the scale. I love this shot that's coming up here, folks. Look at that. I love that shot, man. I love that shot. Okay, so still a little bit of precipitation in the air. Oh, it's the Lufty. A little Lufty with a massive blister. That blister's about the size of your shed, by the way, folks. The average shed on the back of that aircraft. So a little cells just literally passed over the top of us. Very brief. Now Lufthansa, our good friend Tom told us that Lufty are not that good for waving. But let's have a little look and see if we can get a wave out of these guys. No. Sod you then. No, I'm sure that they've got things to be doing. They're on an active taxiway, live taxiway. So have things to do. And viewpoints and taxiways, rules and regulations to actively look at Danny Morgan, Raphael, Banfield, J. Lee, Steve Sawyer. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Craig Lockett, Stevie McGuinness, CRF 1000 LS. Saying lame. What's lame, my friend? Your leg? You got a lame leg? Or is that lame? They're not waving. 757. Here we go. Don't forget, folks, it has to be said, if you're coming to the UK to do any plane spotting and you want to come to a plane spotter friendly location, then make sure you put Manchester on your list, because I can assure you, now this is quite close separation going on here with this landing aircraft. Now you'll see that the runway goes upwards slightly. There's actually a hump in the middle of it. He's going to land in the ramp right there, this Neo. Scandinavian Airlines, Neo. There's the hump, there's the top of the ridge. We'll head them off at the pass, boys. New engine option. NEO. Those strobe lights, the bright lights that they've got on these modern, I'd say the modern aircraft, but they are starting to retrofit aircraft with these lights now. So it's not guaranteed that when you see those white lights that they are that they're a Neo. It is a Neo. Can't wait for the A380 Neo, guys. How about that? Really looking forward to that. Saw it at Farnborough this year. Let's see if we can get a little wave out of these boys. And girl, possibly. Cool. It's quite a tight turn there, so obviously, you know, they need to concentrate. It's a lot different when they're actually taxiing this way out for departures, and they're on the opposite when the winds are in the opposite direction. A lot easier for them to sort of like, oh, look at this. Is this the 350 landing now? Brilliant. So a long time on the reverses, but not heavy on the reverses, if you know what I mean. Good to see. Beautiful. Just stand by, just taking the hood off. I'm de-hooding. De-hooded. Let's get back to the action. Ian's plane show. Yes, that is the 359. Little Embraer going out there. BA possibly headed to maybe to London City. I'm not sure. I'm probably completely wrong without looking at radar. Of course, Embraer launching their E-Jet E2 variant this year. Lots of press on that, of course. There's another one there. Look how tiny the engines are, folks. Almost too small. But that would rip the average single-story house out of its foundations. Justin Waddington, hashtag elite. Good morning if you're an elite member. Keith Bryant from Bristol tuning in on YouTube. Good morning to you. Catherine Guy saying that Manchester Viewing Park has a great merchandise shop. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it does. Rich Boy Henry from Nairobi. Good morning, Rich Boy Henry. Will Smith. Where are you standing at the moment? Right, well, I'm standing. I'm stood standing in the Manchester. Oh look, he's got a replacement radome, which has been painted, but is out of alignment because it's obviously come off another aircraft. Look at that. How about that? Normally you see them either in primer or all white, but this one has been painted. Obviously, was painted in alignment with another aircraft and has come off that aircraft, possibly even a spare. Scott Tarpley, hashtag elite, good morning. Let's see how welcoming the BA flight crew are. Bloody hell, the bloody rain's back again. Make your mind up, son. Sorry guys, I got a hood up again. Gotta put the hood on. In the hood. I'm back in the hood. Flip's sake. Oh well. It's a very quick application, don't you know? I have a young man down here who's been dying to talk to me. I know he has. How you doing down there, fella? What's your name, mate? Nice to see you wearing a box top. You motocross or mountain bike? Good lad. Do you really? Yeah. Fair play, fella. Double bubble. Wow, that's crazy, man. You still race? Yeah. Wow, good on you. I'm on the e-bike now. Still gets you sweating though, has to be said. Where are you from, man? Are you local? Oh, okay.
Yeah, used to live there.
Oh, okay. Well, it's Freeview today, so yeah. You're all good. Good man, good man. Well, that's crazy. That's the first time I've heard someone from my Dirt Magazine days who's watching it. That's brilliant, man. That is crazy. So, sun's coming up. Yeah. Loving that. Love the four cross, man. I actually won a four cross once against a load of kids as well. Dave Binns, good morning. Justin Waddington. Let's see what the EasyJet folks are like. Oh, that's a great shot there with the sun coming out, or trying to at least. Keely Seymour from Dover in Kent, good morning. 1,000 people now tuned in live on Big Jet TV, Freeview on Facebook. Good morning. So I think that 350 is still sitting around waiting to taxi back. Obviously used all the runway. Flyby Dash going out. Wendy van der Weg, how you doing? Bigfoot 82, good morning. Phil Loxham, good morning to you. Roblox Gaming. EasyJet. So don't forget, folks, we are here, as you can see, bottom left-hand side of your screen there, IL-76, the freighter. One of 5 owned by the Volga Dnieper Group. And a lot of you guys who've done your homework will know that this is all of their aircraft were up-rated with the newer engines. Around about 4.3 million US it cost to convert each aircraft. Each engine, that is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's great though. So who tuned in to the midweek show? Wow, what a show in Munich, folks. Airside with Horst literally driving around the whole apron, and we put one of the runway inspections onto our Facebook and YouTube pages just to give you guys an idea of what we got up to. What a fantastic show that was. Elite members, you can now watch the entire show in one piece. We threaded that all together last night, so you can now watch the whole show instead of doing it in 3 segments. So enjoy that. That's on us. And yes, what a fantastic show that was, man. Got to see some great stuff down at the reservoir, one of the most favoured plane spotting locations at Munich. Yeah, it is. A bit Marsy, isn't it? The year is 2045. We are in the UK. Look, BizJet going out? Nope, being towed. And he's being pushed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's even more gnarly. Now, I tell you what, if it keeps raining like this, that's pretty cool, because if this 350 comes past us, that's going to be pretty damn cool. Stand by. Skipping to YouTube. Wow, so many of you guys. Hashtag elite if you're an elite member, folks. David Tyler, IL-76, about 150 miles southwest of Land's End. Thank you for the update, folks. Here it comes. Don't forget that the anhedral wing, this is a T-tail anhedral wing, the IL-76. Anhedral and dihedral, this is a dihedral wing that you're looking at right now. Anhedral is the one where it is across the top of the fuselage. Right, listen to this. Rolls-Royce XWBs. Here we go, folks. She's going to creep round any moment now. Oh, this is the Air France going out to Ouvre. It's going Ouvre. Wow, look at that. Ouvre-le-Potre. Here she comes. Look at that wing, man. Yeah, baby. The mini slinger. Okay, let's keep the comms to minimum. And let's go with the refitting. 359, folks. Silhouetted. Silhouetted. One of the open plan, modern day flight decks. All glass cockpit, carbon composite, carbon skinned wings, carbon fuselage. She's a plastic plane, folks. Plastic fantastic. Yeah, man. That's such a cool shot. Plastic fantastic. £35,000 of thrust in the PS90 engines that you're about to see on the IL-76, uprated. A lot more action to come, folks. Aircraft on approach. I think this is around about 50% around about 50% carbon, 50% alloys used on the 350, as with the Boeing 787 program as well. Salim Ahmed, good morning to you, my friend. Welcome everybody. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, let's give a little dry off here. Sharon, Eric, Walvante, Tim Andrews, Trisha Guy, Gary O'Rourke, Love Moore, good morning. Robert Collister, Benny Vasut, good morning, Benny. Good morning, everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook. You are most welcome. Happy Christmas to you, and hopefully you've now broken up for your Christmas festivities. Let's get this 330 going out. I'm just going to take the, I'm going to deboot, folks. Just going to deboot once again. Oh, Gary O'Rourke's wee boy just said, wow. It has to be said, wow, you know. But you wait till this 76 comes along, folks, because, you know, there's a lot of aviation enthusiasts out there, but there's a lot of people who are unaware of these Russian-made giants, it has to be said. The Antonov Design Bureau, responsible for obviously the AN 124 and 225 program, no longer in manufacture, but still maintained, and the 225 is still flying, as we've got a Dreamliner, TUI Dreamliner, just touching down. 23 right, Manchester. Here we go, reverses. Now you see the engines sliding there, the cowl sliding forwards and backwards. That's the reverse actuator. Literally puts the engine into reverse. Morning. Morning. Such a wonderful bunch of people, the plane spotting community. Always made to feel so welcome wherever we go. So this is another carbon composite aircraft. Trent 1000s, I believe, on TUI's Dreamliners. Or is it actually, no, General Electric, I think. Oh, it's Mrs. Patmore. Hello, Mrs. Patmore. See if we can get a wave. Go on, give us a wave, say. Yeah, what a name. It's like Mr. Smith. Oh, Mrs. Johnson. Oh, Mrs. Johnson. Come out, Mrs. Johnson. We'd love to see you. Morning, Save. Yeah, look at that wingtip, man. See the right on the end of the wing there, that's the fuel dump pipe, I believe. That's the dump pipe for when they have to dump fuel. Never seen that before. Why am I suddenly talking like someone who lives down there in the West Country? Alex Hopton, good morning. Darren Fern. Noel Cassidy's in the house. Wow, 4:13 a.m. I don't think Noel actually ever sleeps. The distinctive double strobes on the back of the Dreamliner, always easy to spot when, especially at night. Well, one would hope so anyway. Wow, look at the amount of... So obviously you can see there's no skin per se, no rivet joints or anything like that. You can see where the carbon composite segments join together, just in front of the Gulf there. But look at all those... I'm guessing that they are some kind of a deflector. Wow. I think we missed out on that rain. Audrey, Vitale, good morning from Singapore. Well, Audrey, did you just see your hometown aircraft just land? I hope you did. Gary O'Rourke. Oh, he's only 2 years old, bless him. Wow, look at all you guys on YouTube. Absolutely insane. So overall, we've got around about 1,500 people watching us live on Big Jet TV right now. Good morning, everybody. Janet Tiong asking, how do we get to the viewing park? Well, it's very simple. In fact, it's in most navigation systems if you're coming here by car. But just go to Google and search Manchester Viewing Park. In fact, I think we've even got their logo bottom right of the screen that you're looking at right now. We're actually running their logo today, folks. So just Google Manchester Airport Viewing Park and you can't go wrong there. Wow! Yeah! He wanted to come off early. Fair play to the fella. Wow, a lot of water on the runway right now, so making that reverser action look even more dramatic. Of course, it's something that you don't see in the dry conditions. Obviously. Oh. Well, no. You know, give myself a little bit of credit, if that's possible. Jeff Lester. Good morning from, is that Tennessee? Nashville, Tennessee. Good morning, Nashville. Oh my God, it's back again. Blimey, someone's going to give us a wave in a minute, I'm sure of it. Looks like a TUI 730 taxiing out. Got KLM. Wendy van der Weg is the hat in the house. Mike the Hat van der Aaron. Wherefore art thou, Mike? Right, let me just come in here and just change my settings in here, Lloyd. Stop speaking like that. Yeah, there is, yeah. EK22 is here. Well, no, it only came in when I was when I turned up, so Little Airline ATR going out. We all love a turboprop. KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines. Darren Fern, Mick Brady, John Eggleston, Mally Beard, Chris Griffiths, good morning. Sonia. How long are you guys streaming for? Until literally, for, well, good couple of hours at least. Rob Lux, Craig Jones, Andy Hall, Janet Tiong. It's the man and woman being... Oh, no. You guys are obviously talking about that bleeding kerfuffle down at Gatwick. Thea Love. Yeah. We see that Christmas is... the happiness is there. The thing is, I will say, I do have to... I've got to sort of like, you know, defend the pilots because they are turning off and off the active runway onto an active taxiway, and at that time some of them may be new pilots, they don't know the layout of the airport, they don't know the layout of the taxiways, so they have to put all their attention into the taxi and not look left and give a wave to you know, the photographers. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's a scimitar winglet there, right guys. Ken Crosby, Emirates pushing back. Indeed it is. Well done, Ken. Thanks for that, Ken. Okay, there she is, the big old girl. Ken Crosby is on EK22. Wow, how about that? Ken is on that aircraft right there. Morning. Hey, look at his jacket, man. Look at his jacket. Look at the fella's jacket. Good old boy. How you doing, man?
Not bad, mate, you?
Good, yes, fine. Thank you very much. Hey. Yeah, warm enough. You know, we're getting there. Liz Weiner, good morning. Ken Crosby. Wow, how about that? Dennis Bunda, good morning in Leipzig. Julie Chaston. Debbie Speller. Hashtag Elite. If you're an Elite member, folks, make sure you say hashtag Elite so that we can recognise you and identify you. Step away from the cookie jar. Okay, let's just... I reckon we just don't have enough precipitation. That's one of our friends, Trevor Welch. If he's watching right now, used to doing that. And of course, that gives you a huge example of scale there. And if that man's 2-year-old kid is watching this right now, that's the biggest commercial passenger aircraft in the world. Right there, Emirates A380. 40-ton tug. Trev the Tug Welch, one of our members on Big Jet TV, Mally Beard, hashtag Elite, good morning. Scott Tarpley, Astro 747, hashtag Elite. Joyce Steeler, wow, all you Elite members tuning in right now. All you Elite members who were joined us on Wednesday for that fantastic show in Munich. We're going back there, guys, by the way. One particular reason, I've got to go and pick my microphone up. Oh, Terry the Artist is in the house. How you doing? Toy Infinity, Jenny Westcott, Randy Stout, Shedi Lalcock, good morning to you. Lal Shocky, good morning. Lol Shocky, is it? Lol Shocky, sorry, Shedi Lol Shocky. Neil Tattersall, St Ives, hashtag Elite. Arno Pesture, tuning in from Germany, good morning. Eric Wynne Roberts, hashtag Elite. Jeff Armitage, Gary O'Rourke, A380 coming to Glasgow in April, so we'll be there to see it. Wow. Well, make sure you let us know all about that, folks. Just wait for this 737 to go out, because we're going to see a lot of water dispersing from both the undercarriage and also, obviously, from the engines as well. Ronald Reynolds in the house. How you doing, Ronald? Stevie J, Kevin Stevens, Hugo Stiglitz, good morning, hashtag Elite. Sandeep Rana, Ram. Bass Snail, how are you doing? Clive Pardo, good morning. Clive Pardo, Milton Keynes, with you this wonderful morning. Thank you very much indeed, Clive. Justin Waddington, Tom Smith, System Doctor. Thank you very much indeed, tuning in from Switzerland. Now, we talk about Switzerland, guys. That's another one that we're going to be doing. I've spoken to the Swissport guys at Switzerland, at Zurich, and we are going out there to do a special show for the elite members, all about their de-icing system and what they do and how they go about de-icing aircraft. So that's going to be an elite show exclusive to all you wonderful elite members. If you want to know about elite membership, folks, just go to bigjet.tv. And there you will find all the information you need to know about being an elite member. So as he picks up speed, should start to see the water, especially as he rotates anyway. Sorry about that. V1, rotate. Reach for the skies. Have we got anything coming in? Okay, Dennis Bunda. 80 knots, check, love it. Janet Tiong asking what camera I'm using. Well, I have to say, Janet, and people always find this amazing. In fact, when I was out in Germany on Wednesday, our host, Tom Ernst, could not believe that we were using a simple, small, literally handy cam Panasonic camera, which gives us the best range possible in terms of zoom capability, because that's what we need is zoom. Check this zoom out. 15 miles, 30 miles. We've even tracked a 747 from London Heathrow whilst it was still over Reading. Turbo prop. Gear up. Of course, a good friend of ours, Captain Tish. Wow. YouTube viewer is climbing rapidly. Oxfo Gaming. Roblox, Anthony Tellerico, Robbie Smith. Now we have a little contingent of people down here. Are these Big Jet TV fans? Give us a wave, folks. Happy Christmas. Hey. So what have we got? So let's talk a little bit about the IL-76. Where's she at? Is she on her way? I mean, I know she's on her way, but how far out is she? Glenn Iverson, good morning. Hans Olav Morok, Jay Lee, Fari Boz Amin, good morning to you from Tehran, I believe. Ian Shakeshaft, good morning. Lee Russell, Heathrow Plane Spotter, Finnair, One World due shortly. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, coming over Swansea apparently, folks. 1,700 people now watching. Let's just share this amongst your friends, folks. Wait for the air brakes to drop. Now you see there's another spot that we go to, guys. You're probably aware of it if you're a regular to Big Jet TV. There is a position, I think it's right opposite here actually, right behind. You can see the guys standing on the bank over there. That's another great viewing point here at Manchester. It's not official per se, but you can get to it. It's a public right of way, so you're perfectly entitled to go there. But it just means that you're going to need transport to get there. There's a parking spot there, and you just have to have a nice little walk through a meadow, believe it or not. Nice little walk through a meadow, and that'll get you there, and you are right by it. If you watch back on some of Big Jet TV's previous shows, you will see we do a lot of shows from that position over there. Today we are at the viewing park, which is the viewing part that's actually been laid on by Manchester themselves, Manchester Airport, which has to be said. Another airport, probably the only airport in the UK that caters so well for the viewing public, for the plane spotting public. Got a great facility over there with Concorde inside it. Yes, that is one of the Concordes, folks. Go in there and literally eat, drink and relax, as it says there on the tin. Big area around here where you can hang out in the summer. Of course, they've got the and I'll just pan round, pan. Roblox Gaming, I did shout you out, my friend. So here we go, look. There's the Spotter Mounds. Looks like a big party going on over there. There's our friend Martin over there. And of course, that's a Nimrod. If anybody who knows their aircraft, there's Militaria aircraft. That's a fueler, a tanker, a Nimrod. Or maybe actually not. Maybe it's a reconnaissance aircraft. I'm not 100% sure. That is a Trident 3. And of course, right over there, if I pan all the way over there, I believe that's the front end of a Monarch DC-10, folks, believe it or not. So lots to see and do here at the Manchester viewing area. And here's that little EasyJet 319 that we were just told about. Peter Prince, good morning. Tuning in from Hunter Valley, Australia. Sorry, mate. Still got his reversers active, look. Still got his reversers on. Hey! When he was actually turning off, he still had his reversers activated. Moshraf Majnu, tuning in from Malaysia, good morning. See the speed brakes being retracted there. See if we get a little Christmas wave. Wave for everybody, wave, come on, no, don't look away, don't pretend you're doing something. He's not gonna wave, is he? Fair play to the boy. Philip Nicolau tuning in, that is a Nimrod, indeed it is. Mark Mackeson. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. G'day. In a recent survey, we asked 3,000 Englishmen. J. Lee, Darren Fern, good morning. Saw 2002 IL-76 is due. Indeed it is, my friend. There goes Emirates 380 going out right now. That's a big old lump, innit, look. Yeah, there we go, Michael Brett. If you get a wave, I'll buy you a beer. Might have to get down here pretty too sweet then, me old son. Are you Michael?
No.
Oh. No. Who's Michael? GP 7000s, I think, on the A380, or are they the Trent? Are they the Trent power unit, Trent 9s? I know that Emirates are looking to use the Trent 9s on their latest batch of 380s. We have a viewer on that aircraft right now. Tom Smith. Anonymous user, probably won't see the A380 rotate. I think we probably will, my friend. She'll probably rotate more or less in front of us. Oh, Tony Lee confirming they are the Trent 9s, thank you, sir. There's a scale comparison there, right there. 321 up against the Big Daddy, the beast from the east. Dave Darley. No, not yet, me old son. Philip Nicolau, thank you very much indeed. Elvis, Now that's interesting. Is the 380 going up for 23 right departure? No, she's not. She's, oh yes, sorry mate, you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right, because I was looking at her going out 2-3 right. If she's going out 2-3 left, which she is, we won't get her rotate. Yeah, thank you very much for that. My apologies for correcting you on that. You were getting me wrong. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate that. Tony Phillips tuning in from South Carolina. South Carolina. Okay, we have a holding for the Emirates 380. Conscious London tuning in from Newcastle. Good morning to you, Andrew Austin. Thank you very much. Happy Christmas to you. So who is it who said you won't see yeah, it was anonymous something or other, wasn't it? Anonymous user, that was it. Anonymous user saying you won't see the A380 rotate, and I said you will, because I thought it was going out 2-3 right. It's going out 2-3 left. They switch runways around about 10:30, so we're miles away from that at the moment. Now, if we were, just to give you an idea, I'd be able to show you now, over there, that's where you get to see it going out. And that's a fantastic position over there. If you ever come to Manchester, make sure you get yourselves over there, because it is a crazy up-close position for spool-ups. Hopefully at some point in time they're going to be cutting the bushes down. So if you've got any friends who are big into their freighter aircraft, then this is a rare bird that's coming in this morning, folks. IL-76 anhedral wing over the top. 4 Russian-built engines, up-rated Russian-built engines, 4.3 or was it 3.4 million US to upgrade each one. She's a rear-loading aircraft. She has a ramp load. Somebody tuning in from Dali Jamel. Good morning to you, Elvis. Greg Hurry tuning in from Indiana. Angelo Petino. No, we cannot. Jeff Coward, good morning to you. Craig Rhodes, Mr. 76 is over Wales at the moment, not long now. Mr. 76, I think you mean IL-76. Maybe you're Mr. 76. Yeah, look at that water coming off the front wheels, and well, in general, just the water dispersal. Pretty crazy to see that. Tell you what, I did see that TAM 777 with all 12 of its main tyres flat from a runway excursion. I believe that's down to the heat from the brakes actually bursting the tyres, and not the tyres actually. I don't think he locked them up, because otherwise you would have seen the hubs themselves would have been literally, they would have had a flat spot on them, and a pretty big one at that. So I think that's the standard sort of like pop of the tyres due to the heat from the brakes when they apply full brakes. Little Dash 8 here. If you're going to look, mate, at least lift your right hand up and give us a wave. Go on, son. Ryan Green, good morning. Charlie Mann. Tuning in from the great state of Texas. So that's Swiss 320. Oh, just shut the engine down. Did you hear that? Just shut one of the props down. Heavy reverser action from the 737 Ryanair comes off of them. So the IL-76 has quite significant carrying capabilities, has a winch system. its own onboard winch system, all self-reliant, it has to be said. They even carry their own tow bar with them on board the IL-76. The reason for that is because if they land at a remote airfield, sometimes the tow hitches are not compatible with the IL-76, which is why they will tend to use their own winch, which they literally winch into the system. Oh man, look at that, look at that. We missed that. Where did he sneak in from? Fabian Morales, Stevie Martin, Tom Thackeray, good morning. From Pontefract, Jackie Halings, tuning in from Leeds. Good morning all of you guys, wherever you are in the world. James Bryan, Nicola Di Silvestro. I play FSX, Jaggy FSX, Le Prispada. I play FSX. Oh, flipping heck, Martin's brought the mince pie. He actually, nice one, mate. Give us a wave. Thanks, mate. Charlie's here now. Oh, good man. Oh, mate, thank you so much. We got some mince pies, man. That's fantastic. What a legend. What a lovely fella. Isn't that nice, guys? We got mince pies. It's official. Dean in BNE. Lumpespard tuning in, and Sean Laidler, Sonic Gamers. Founder RZ. Good morning from Israel. Craig Lockett. Sorry, folks. Just reading out comments there. Jason Kev doesn't like the 787 nose. That's interesting. Never heard anyone say that before. Carbon weave, folks. Carbon weave, all plastic, composite aircraft. Not all of it, obviously structurally. She still has a lot of alloys built into her, especially in the wing components, wing structures. We do have rain coming our way, so we might have to boot up again. Carrie Lasila asking for any A320. Was that A220s? No A220s at the moment. The old CS300, I imagine that you're talking about there. I think this is a 318, you know. This is a 318. Because she's only got one door and she's very small. Oh, it's a 319, is it? Sorry, my apologies. Let's see how responsive the fins are. It's anything like Kimi Räikkönen, he'll be miserable as hell. No, I'm only joking. Mate, looking left and like as if to say, what's all that lot doing? Look at that shot. That's a beautiful shot right there. She's going straight out, mate. She's rolling. I can't believe Martin brought those mince pies. It's so nice of him, man. Anthony Booth, good morning. There's your A380 right there for you, Anthony. Great early morning shot there of the Emirates 380 going out. And like you said, we won't get that rotating. I don't know though, I don't know. We might be lucky. I tell you what, Captain Dave put up a really interesting tweet the other day. As soon as they take off, they transfer fuel from the inboard tanks. They should rotate right there. They transfer fuel from the inboard tanks to the outboard tanks to reduce the amount of upward bend in the wings. Quite an interesting factoid there. And we're talking tons here. We're not talking litres, we're talking tons, folks. Daffa Razak, good morning. Johnny Hall. Popcorn. Johnny D. Say hello to Jan Dunning, please. Jan, how are you doing? Tuning in on YouTube right there. Let me just come out of that and then just put that back on, because then, there we go. Helma Loader, good morning to you. Now, unfortunately, normally we would see the Etihad F1 liveried, a nice little Neo, new engine option. Look at those beautiful engines, man. High bypass. About such a high ratio of air. Keeping an eye on that Dreamliner. Have they been told, whatever you do, don't wave, don't wave. Don't wave, they're English, don't wave to the English. It's like, you know, come on, man. He's even looking left. Dennis Bunda, Habib Farouk, good morning. Etihad livery is best. Well, I'll tell you what is best is the Etihad F1 livery. Joe Cameron, Stevie J. Hussein Sumra, Janet Tiong is back. Now, why is this? Why is what, Janet? So I'm going to keep focused on this Dreamliner. She's a beauty, man. I do like the Etihad. Standard livery. Standard! Standard! Read all about it. Dennis Bunda. Robert Wolf tuning in from Chelsea. Chelsea Bay. Hello there. Craig Stewart Clark. Keely Sue Seymour. Tim Ward. Have I missed the big girl taking off? You have missed the beast from the east going out, Timo. I can't even get a shot of her for you because she's climbed out. She's gone. Danny Morgan, why do they stop before takeoff? Well, they just have to, what's called lining up and waiting until clearance comes from the air traffic control. So clear takeoff, runway 23 left. Did you see the wizard? Did you see the wizard? Actually saw the wizard on that shot. Watch that wizard from the port engine. Did you see it? Hey! If you folks are wondering what the hell's he talking about, the wizard, it's a little turbulent whirlwind, sort of like, you know, look at the wing flex, folks. Now, as she climbs out, what I'll do is I'll keep an eye on that, see if we can get see if we can't get a good shot of that wing flex. If a lot of you folks tuning in to Big Jet TV right now aren't familiar with your aviation, you'll know what I'm talking about. Here comes another one for the Hat Man and Wendy. Landing on the up ramp. Bit of vortex coming off the flaps there. And reverse. It's all that water being kicked up there, folks. That's from the reversers. That's the reverser spray right there. Absolutely insane. And now slide back now. Well, it should do anyway. Should have done by now. Now, if anyone's likes to wave, it's the Dutch. So if we don't get a wave, there must be. It's interesting that he hasn't actually closed those reversers at the moment. Actuators still open on the port and starboard engines. There we go, they're closing now. Let's see if we can get a wave. Go on, wave, son. Did we get a little hands up there? I think we might have got a little hands up. Astro 747 talking about the Wizard. We'll see if we can get one on the next departing aircraft. Has to be a big one, I have to say. Has to be out of sort of like a 1000, Trent 1000, one of the big turbo fans. Great shot there, going past the... so, Lufthansa. So now, has that been turned around? Is that one of the ones we saw coming in earlier on? I think it might be. They turn them around quick. They turn them around quick. John Burns is in the house. John Burns, footballer. All right, son, on me head. Oh, Jason Kev, sorry. I thought it was a Russian bloke. Jason Kev, trivia, how can you tell how new a 737 is? Well, usually by the fact that it might have the scimitar winglets and also the, of course, the Max has the scallop type engines, the Leap 1As, I believe. Ian Livesey just telling us IL-76 over Chester. So this is what we're here for, folks. Bottom left-hand side of your screen, you see the IL-76 Volga Dnieper. That's the carrier. That's the freight carrier. That's the airline. That's actually Volga Dnieper Group that own the IL-76 and also the AN-124 as well. A lot of you guys are familiar with that. We've also done shows on the 124 and the IL-76 in the past. Of course, the 124 is a front load and rear load. She has a hinge nose, the 124. IL-76 just a ramp load capability. But fantastic for short runways and dodgy runways, it has to be said. Bumpy ones. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen YouTube footage of some pretty dodgy landings. Simon Winsell. Simon Winsell saying that Etihad 787, 3 weeks old. It wasn't the 1000 though, that was a 900. It was a 1000. Yeah, it was a 1000 because she had the tri-undercarriage. Yeah, she's 3 weeks old. My apologies for that, my friend. Simon Winsell, thank you so much for that. Sometimes we do miss things. He's going straight out. I was looking at it, I thought, she's a long one. That's got to be a 9. But there you go. Ilyushin IL-76 now over Liverpool, folks. My apologies for missing that. That's a dumb mistake. Not mistake, but that's a big miss for me, not seeing that that was the 1000. 3 weeks old, man. Anyway. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. There. Are you sure? I'm looking at the still shot now of it on the camera, and I'm seeing. Oh yes, of course. My apologies. No, my apologies. They only, yes. Sorry, my apologies. I've got it wrong. The Dreamliner 1000 still only has the two wheel setup, as in the 4-wheel setup, as opposed to the 6-wheel setup on the A350 1000. So my apologies for getting that wrong. Or not actually spotting that it was a 1000, but I did actually look at her. I thought, you know what, she's long, man. Should have seen that. Jason Nichols, David McCrack Miller, bigger jet streams. Ian Percival, IL-76 over River Mersey. Oh, ferry, Mersey. 860 people now watching on YouTube. How are you doing, my friend? Adam Sanderson, Nicola De Silvestro, Phil Loxham, Mally Beard. So we have inbound 330. Looks like, or is it triple? Tanker. It's the tanker. Oh, you're kidding me. The RAF tanker.
No.
Oh.
The Thomas Cook tanker.
Oh, the Thomas Cook one that is used sometimes. Oh, it's operated by Air Tanker. Oh, got me all excited there, fella. Flip's sake. Getting me. Robert Smith's asking me to say hi to Saucy Jen. Saucy. Oh, Juicy Jen. Sorry. Juicy Jen. Yeah, it is. Squeezer and well, anyway, well. Squeeze Juicy. Dalfa Razak, Dean in BNE. So this is Thomas Cook, operated by, yeah, air tanker from JFK, Ollie saying here. Okay, so this should be quite interesting. Now, guys, when you see this IL-76 come into shot and you see it taxi past us, it's a monstrous-looking thing. You know, typical Russian design, it has to be said. Like I say, a little bit of unsteadiness there on touchdown. Anhedral wing, of course. That's the most. Wow, that was a bit of a flexy landing. Wow, look at that, man. Look at that. No way, dude. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man. That's why we love the wet. That's why we love it. See, that's a different style of reverser there, folks. That was insane. That was nuts, man. So he's going long way down the runway. Nicola Dezel Vestro. Good morning, Stephen McGuinness, Dennis Bunda, Anthony Booth, Aklak Ahmed, watching while in bed. Aklak Ahmed, good morning. Scott Tarpley, Thomas Cook, hashtag elite, good morning, David Tyler. About 30 track miles to run for the IL-76. Jason Dix asking about the fins at the end of the wings. Well, they were introduced quite some years ago to reduce turbulence and increase fuel efficiency. That's the tiny little ones that are on the 320s, 321s, even the 319s. Fins. This is, I think he's turned around pretty quick, this fella. Wayne Hold, good morning. Kaylee Seymour, Alex Lexi Hopton, can't wait for the IL-76. Pete Cross tuning in, good morning. Jacid 10, Jason Than, good morning. Ollie, IL-76 downwind apparently. 7,000 feet, might get a bit of a silhouette on this one, folks. Rennie Corticast tuning in from KLM land. Can't wait to see the Neo version of the 330 coming out, folks. So there's your fin at the end there, my friend. And you'll see the curved wingtips that you get more so now on the modern day aircraft. And some have the extended raked wingtip on, like on the 747-8 and the Dreamliner, of course. Made a lot of people very happy there, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Look at this for scale. This is a great shot here. Lots of people arriving now. Look at that for scale, man. Hello, mate. A young Big Jet TV supporter here. Hello, mate.
Elite member.
A little elite member. Oh, bless him. Oh, sweet. I think that's our youngest elite member, isn't it? Fantastic. Is it not? Have we got a baby? Oh, bless him. He loves his aeroplanes. Tony Lee tuning in for from the Twin Cities. Good morning to you. Bigfoot UK 82 Freebird Airlines about to land. There's a big fin on the wing of that one. Thank you, Heathrow Plane Spotter. And of course, we all love our 757s on Big Jet TV, and there's one right there. I believe with Rolls-Royce CF6. Pro player, can I be an elite member? Yes, of course you can, my friend. Just go to bigjet.tv. Pro player, just go to bigjet.tv and find out all you need to know about becoming a member right there. You'll see the link. Gilly will probably put that up for you any moment now. Arnold Shotton, good morning, from Rochdale. Oh no, he's not. He's flying over Rochdale at the moment. Or is that the IL-76 that's flying over Rochdale? So make sure you got all your... I've got no idea. We restart it, GP. Apparently we've got a Mafia and crime stories. Mafia and crime stories on YouTube right now. How you doing? Now we might get a little wizard here. Yeah, we'll have to find that out later. Callum, IL-76 flying over Rochdale now. Okay, let's just see if we get a little spool up wizard. Stevie McGuinness, Harmick Vosganian, Gary Jensen. So we're looking for just under the front leading edge of the engine. You will see just as he spools up, we call it spool up, where he increases the power of the engines. Well, this is nice to see. This little aircraft that's coming in now, we're just going to get a shot of it right now. There it is. Just want to see if we get the spool up. Here we go. Well, that's a shame, because we've lost all the viewers. Well, they're not really, are they? Yeah, but they just go, oh well, never mind, eh? Love jet fuel, no wizard indeed. Who's got 6% battery left? Not me. We had a few issues there with Facebook, folks. There we go, we're back in the house. Immediately up to 420 people. Crazy. So, sorry about that. Whatever that was that happened. Jay Lee, Max, how you doing? Everybody watching on Big Jet TV on Facebook right now. Get ready, share it to all your friends, folks, because the IL-76 is inbound. Where are we tracking her from? Around about 5 miles out? 3,600. Now, that's an interesting set of lights right there. It's the anhedral wing that we're looking for. That's the distinctive sight that we're looking for. And let's hope she uses maximum runway as well when she rolls out, so we get a good shot of her because sometimes I don't know if she's empty, whether she's bringing freight in or whether she's collecting freight. If she's bringing it in, then hopefully she's heavy and will use the full runway. But even if she comes off early like this little lufty here, we'll still manage to get a good shot of her. Peter Bennett on finals behind the Dash 8. Okay, so that's a Dash 8 coming in right now. Thank you very much indeed. Oscar Shepherd, good morning. Roosevelt Benjamin, David Ogden, Ollie, she's 11 miles out, thank you. Mafia Crime Stories, watching from Honolulu in Hawaii. Wow, how about that? Mafia Crime Stories. Wow, that's the most interesting bunch of people that's ever followed us so far. So welcome and thank you for tuning in. Mafia Crime Stories tonight on Mafia Crime Stories. That's a dash. That's a little dash. It's right behind it. So that's quite rare. Bamboo Airways, that's nice to see. Probably not for the Mancunians that are up here at the moment to see that, but certainly rare for me. Good to see. Wow, 1,000 people right now watching live on YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Of course, we've got a lot of people now standing on steps and stuff, folks, so we're going to have a little bit of interference in terms of what we're going to be able to see, but only very marginal. So I'm keeping my eyes out now. Make sure you tell all your friends, folks. Give your friends a call. Tell them it's all happening at Manchester. Ben Jim Bob Walker. Ben Jim Bob Walker. Wow, how about that? What a great name. Okay, any moment now we should see it appear, and there she is, there she is. Okay, here we go, folks, this is it. Make sure you share, phone a friend, tell your mum, turn a TV on, because this is it's not a historic event, but it's quite a rare event to see. Got a lot of vortex coming off the wings. Look at it, she's crabbing a bit. Okay, I'd imagine the comments are going to go quiet at the moment because you really want to just grab this, folks. You don't want to miss it. Hurry, hurry. Tamara Sian, good morning. Okay, folks, it's gonna go off. 2,100 people right now watching Big Jet TV and Facebook. Good morning. This is the IL-76 from the Volga Dnieper Group, landing 23 right at Manchester International. Now look how many wheels, look at the size of the undercarriage when she taxis past us, folks. P6 engines. The revised P6. Oh, I'm going to get photo bombed. Flight engineer sits in that front section there where all that glazing is, folks. And of course, don't forget that that was a gun turret at one point when this aircraft was originally manufactured. Sorry guys, just want to give a big shout out to everybody at Periscope as well. Everyone watching on Periscope right now, apologies for missing out with you guys. We've only just started streaming to you, so my apologies for missing out. Hello to everybody watching on Periscope right now. We have been airside with these guys, Volga Dnieper, with the IL-76 at East Midlands. You can look back in our archive and see the show that we did there with the guys from Rocket Cargo. Oh, it wasn't Rocket actually, it was a generator going out to Australia. Rocket Cargo was the AN-124 that we did with Volga Dnieper. And we're going to be speaking with these guys and doing more stuff with their IL-76 in the future, so make sure you stay tuned for all the information on that as well. Of course, got more action to come from Manchester here. What a great, Nigel Moss, what a great statement. Good job for them, there's no window tax. That's a quality quote, that is. Aviation pilot, it's not actually that rare to see her here at Manchester, but it's always great for any plane spotter or any aviation fan or aviation enthusiast to see that beautiful freighter. Thanks, man. Cheers, dude. Oh, Singapore Slinger going out. Now, we'll definitely get a wizard out of her. The Mini Slinger. Still got 2,000 people tuned in right now, live to Big Jet TV. How are you guys all doing? So she was just holding that position at the taxiway just to let that Mini Slinger go out. Wesley Marsman. Hope you managed to catch that, Sue Kenworthy and all you guys. Hope you didn't miss it. Step and stop, thank you very much. And Devin Gouda telling us that that's 350 is going out to Houston. We'll catch a wizard from that for sure. Dutch pilot, 350 loving it. Wickus Wasserman, good morning. Don't worry guys. David Guida, good morning. MKR, Dave Bridges. Of course, if you're a regular now to YouTube, you know that we've got emoticons. And of course, all the Singapore airlines and motorcons going up there right now. Tom Nutkins, Kwesi Ernest, Sue Kenworthy, Neil Harbour. See the anhedral wing, of course. Oh, nice cream van's turned up. Cheers, Colin. Yeah, can I get a fab and can I get a fab and a 99 with flakes? Little bit of tomato, yeah, tomato. Little bit of raspberry sauce and nuts. Adrian James, we're expecting today. Everything all right there? Tim Miles, Lucas 1, injection 1000. Wow. Still more to come. I think it's going to be quite a quick turnaround, folks. So we are going to be back later. We are going to be back later, hopefully, to see that aircraft go out. I need to do a quick turnaround myself, but I'm just going to catch it side on here. If we do catch it, it'll be from a very special position. Let me just check my messages myself. Step and stop. Stop and step. Away from the cookie jar. $350. 359. Dean Sprosson, thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate that. Devin Guida, 787 Dreamliner. There's your 787 Dreamliner. Couple of plastic fantastics going out. Alex, yeah, sorry, he's gone, mate. There's a nifty. Tim Miles, the nifty 50. DIU Island, Air India. I don't think we've got an Indian Airlines Air India going out just yet, my friend. So now, what is the physical time on the clock? We've got 10:17. Still got a lot of time before anything else happens. Why have I dropped? Why have I lost the capability? I've lost the capability. Right, we're going to go for the wizard here, folks. Let's see if that makes sure that Ryanair gets out of the way. Or is the Singapore Slinger going straight out? Let's just see if we get a wizard off the engines. Here we go. That's perfectly normal. There it is, 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 there it is. Yeah! Double wizard. Double wizard, folks. Wow, how cool is that? Oh my word. Now we all know what the wizard is. Yes, I'm planning to, yeah. If this aircraft, yeah. I just need to, guys, what you need to do is stay tuned. And I will update you. We will update you. Just stay tuned to the Facebook page for updates on what we're going to be doing with regards to the departure. Hoping SR Roberts, what causes the wibbards? Wibbards? The wizards. That's air ingestion, guys. That's just literally the force of air being ingested by the engine causes a vortex underneath the engine, which is like a little mini sort of like whirlwind or air vortex, as Zombie Tog is saying there. And that's what we call the wizard. The Wizard of Oz. You off, man?
What you do Christmas Day? Where are you?
Probably Heathrow. Yeah.
I'm working, so I'll try and tune in.
Make sure you tune in, man. Thanks for turning up, man. A nice jacket, by the way. Okay, what we're going to do is, yes. Just stand by. Dean Sprosson, we'll tell you, we'll update you about, will you be coming to Luton in the new year? Difficult one, Luton. I have to say, guys, I know everybody has their preferences, but the problem with airports that don't have a big frequency in terms of their turnaround, it's a little bit difficult. Just because we obviously need to keep the viewer entertained on a constant basis. 787 going to Puerto Vallarta. Good morning, thank you very much indeed for that. Telling me that, Mr. Legster. Sorry.
Do you know what time the Russian aircraft's coming out?
Oh. Stu Hatton-Phillips is what? 50? Oh, sister. Sorry. Stu Hatton-Phillips' sister is on this inbound Iceland Air 757. So that's going to be a good one. Mike the Hat is in the house. Did you miss it, Mikey? Ewan Cumming is in the house. Emma Guy, hello, how are you doing? Fletch G, Big Plane, Zambi Tug, Sal Mohammed, Jaggy, Justin Miles, Mafia Crime Stories. Tonight on Mafia Crime Stories. Vinnie Price, what a great name. Vincent Heffernan, tuning in from Northampton. Okay, let's get a wizard on this. Hello, my friend.
Yeah. What time's the Russian one go out, do you know?
About 1:45, I believe. That's what we're being told, anyway. That's nothing confirmed on that yet, but I believe it is turning around today.
Was it coming empty then?
Sorry?
Was it coming empty?
I think it must have done, yeah, because she stopped pretty quick.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure. Okay, watch the bottom of the engines, guys. Watch for the wizard. Adam, thank you very much indeed. Lucas 1, Sarfax Malik. Good evening from Pakistan. Make sure you tune in next time, my friend. PIA is a regular at London Heathrow. Here we go. It's picking it up. There it is. Yeah! Baby! And such a beautiful sound from those, I believe, Gen X on the TUIs. Not 100% sure. See the water coming off the wheels, the tyres, should I say. Are you on? Not quite yet. She's heavy, man. She's heavy. Right, I reckon a 10-minute breakdown, GP, and then head up to the boozer. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That sailed way past the Keys. Almost landed it on the ridge. So a viewer's sister is on this aircraft right now. Wow. She's light. Yeah, there's nothing on the transponder. No one's turned the transponders on. No Virgin 747s outbound, are there? Vincent Heffernan. Good morning. Oh, really? What about after that? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Oh, great. That's brilliant. So whoever's sister is on, hopefully she's on the left-hand side of the aircraft. Get a little wave out of her. There she is. There she is. Is that her waving? I think that was her, mate. I honestly think that was her. Somebody was definitely waving there, man. Oh, I hope so, man. Yeah! Wow, what a shot! That's insane, man. That's just absolutely insane, mate. I can't believe we did that. The kind of people that get involved. Wow, look at this. How rare is this? Jet Airways 330. Well, rare for us to see. Normally the 777 down at Heathrow. Okay, we're going to have to go. Here comes the rain again. Well, I've got a hot jet blast there. We're live from the Airport Pub Manchester, folks. Live, 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 live. Here we go. XWB Rolls-Royce power right there. Full throttle. Well, maybe not full throttle as it happens. Certainly felt like it. Wow. Got a little looks like an ATR 72 inbound. Come to your comments in a moment, folks. Look at this old Jet Airways A380 sitting there waiting to go out. Jet Airways A330 going out. Manchester, here we go. Insane. There's nothing like an A330 for literally shaking the foundations. Shook the foundations, that one, folks. The Hainan A330. Hainan! Cameron JDZ, CH Halley, Karakyun, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and Paul Dobson. Saranji Rands, good day to you. Khalil Mohammed, hello from Trinidad and Tobago. Lucas 1, good day. Rennie Corticas, ready to report. David Mitchell, Jerry, back from shopping, loving the show. Thank you very much, David. Chris Gurney, Jeff Hughes, Craig Clumper. Tuning in from Cape Town, 32 degrees in Cape Town right now. Gilly, are you able to actually post up the, here we go. Yeah! Are you able to post up the actual name of the page, Gilly, so that everybody can just go to it? Okay, we need the link though. We need the link. Okay, get Trish to send you the link. and then we'll put it up in the feed both on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Sorry guys, we'll get dash 8s all the time, but we just need to get this Sukhoi going out. So, Italian registered. Oh, we've got a 330 coming up, guys. We've got a 330 coming up. Wow, got climb rate like a 757. Look at this, man. Okay, hold on tight, hold tight, hold tight. So you see the IL-76 banner to your left, guys. That's because we are waiting, we are hoping to see the IL-76 departing around about 13:45 local. In the meantime, here we are. In the meantime, we're going to get you some quality aviation action. Yes, wing lit vortex, loving that. So climbing up through and into rain cloud right now. Here it goes. Oh yeah, we've got the 7.5 coming out as well. This is so cool. Enrique Rodriguez tuning in from Panama, watching with his son. How you doing, Enrique? Dylan. Turboprops are slightly quicker in short routes than jets, say distances from about Manchester to London. Thanks for that, great information. Always love your feedback and your AvGeek information, folks. Here we go. Wow, he greased that. We've seen their One World triple coming in here last time we were here. Oh, it's Mrs. Patmore again. Hello, Mrs. Patmore. Mrs. Patmore. Is that an investor or something? Oh, look at that, man. What do you point at? What do you point at? 1000, look at this. Still none the wiser whether it's Gen X or Rolls-Royce Trent 1000s on TUI, on TUIs, on the Dreamliners. Can anyone confirm? I'm a real ninja's in the house. Hoo-yah! Here we go. Clear takeoff. True free right. Ilyushin 787 wings for life. Carbon composite as well, man. Igor. Yeah. Loving that. What a great shot that is. It rises out through the mist. Look at that wing profile, guys. Like Lejean says, 787 wing forever. Look at that. Glider wing. It's like a glider wing. It's that wide. It's that long, man. Because that's the ultimate in flight, isn't it? Just creating that glider style wing. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? There you go. There's your beautiful composite. Plastic, fantastic. Oh my word, guys, you wait till you see when I come back here. Yeah, you're right, Manoli, Rolls-Royce. It's the XWB engine designed specifically, designed and developed. Here we go. And it doesn't stop there, folks. I mean, for some of you, you could even say it's going to get better. Because if you love your 757s and you love your RB211s, check this out. Look at that behind it. What a shot, man. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Goosebumps from Zoe Moran, Alan Scott, Joe Cameron, Lollipop.
Matt Flyer, Zach Camp, Bree Vyman. What runway number is this? 23 right, my friend. Slick 36, how you doing? Fluffball, Shadowed Snow. N199 ER 5 did 9. No. Vincis Ferrez. Boeing 747, devoid, you're absolutely right. IL-76 apparently pushing back, GP, is that right? Wow. Look, this is a Max. It's a Max. 2E Max. Yeah. Oh, man, oh man, oh man, have we got a surprise for you folks. .757 goes up like a skyrocket. Look at that climb rate, man. That's going to be in the clouds before you know it. And that's what you're listening to. That's what you're hearing, folks. All you guys pinned on the bottom of the page. Go and report that page, folks. Look at that. What's that, GP? This is nuts right now, right here. Because they're numpties, that's why. The Virgin Queen, Jersey girl. I think we've got something pretty decent coming in, you know. I might have to get this. I think I might have to get this because you've got a lot of... see if I can get a shot of this. Look at this vortex. Saudi by any chance? Can't see your comments, folks. Gone cranked all the way round. Yeah, I think this is Saudi as triple. Listen to that behind me, man. That cacophony. very much. It's crazy. 1,400 on Facebook, 1,200 on YouTube right now. Wow, 1,500 and counting. Oh, here's the Jet 2. Yeah. I tell you what, this is definitely worth getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for. Here she comes. Here we go. All stand, all rise for the 747 Queen of the Skies. Be there. See all the people sitting up there in first class as well. Big old drooping leading edge. Now look at this, guys. See the end of the wing here? Now she's laden with fuel. The end of the wing there, that wingtip is actually laden with fuel. They're off a number of fuel tanks on the aircraft, but you watch as she gathers speed. You probably won't see it actually, but you will see it once she rotates. You'll see the wingtips actually bow upwards. There is a noticeable bow in the wing. Here we go. It's what's called wing flex. Have it. Yeah! Check the wings, folks. Check the wing. So it's already starting to pick up. See the flex? Watch for the flex. Oh man, she's a beautiful girl. Look at the rudder. He's got his foot on the rudder there. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Wow, that was close. Flipping heck. Welcome, Mike Davis. Welcome, Mike Davis. Oh, they're P72000s. Tom Smith, I stand to be corrected. Of course they are. Of course they are. It's the Trent 9s that are on the newer Airbus from Emirates. My apologies. They're the GP7200s, which we went and saw at the General Electric plant down in Wales. Another Big Jet TV exclusive that we did. I know, I can see it. I know, but no. That's not a Max, that's a Ryanair 737-700 or whatever. Oh, behind it, my apologies. Yeah, behind that. Cameron JDZ, yes, you have missed the IL-76, my friend. You have to catch it on playback. Just hold your position, hold your position. Yes, yes. Check out the undercarriage on this, man. Max is going out first, I think. It's going to intersect. .3. Jet blast, gonna get a jet blast. Watch the people get a jet blast. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's so cool. That's so flipping cool. You wait till he kicks these engines into touch. Wow, here we go, mate, here we go. Through the gate, son. Through the gate. Clear takeoff. Not long after he's taken off, they will transfer fuel from the inboard tanks to the outboard tanks on the wings, just to reduce the upward bow. That coming from Captain Dave on his Twitter feed. Thanks for that, mate. Captain Dave, of course, BA A380 pilot. Follow him on Twitter, Captain Dave. Great information coming from him. And of course, all of our other members and viewers on Big Jet TV, highly knowledgeable bunch of people you are. always managing to educate all of us. I've learned so much since doing Big Jet TV. Of course, I know quite a bit, but I don't profess to know everything. Be an absolute idiot to do that. This is the IL-76. If you weren't tuned in earlier this morning, if you look at that banner on the left-hand side of your screen, at the bottom of your screen, you'll see right there. Let me just double check. I've got 100% battery on this. 44% running on the camera battery. We're all good. Everything's good. iPads are all tuned in. Everything's good. 18 years old, Antonia Ham telling us that. Jimmy Lee posted Bristol. Kirish Yadu, Monster Lady 747. Ennis Aidin. How you doing, everybody? All you elite members as well watching on the Elite channel right now. How's it going? All you fellas, ladies and gents out there, we really appreciate your support. All our elite members as well, of course. Stand by. Repeat. Okay, I got it. I got you. There you go. Ennis Aidin. Did you expect to see this, guys? This is what Big Jet TV is all about. Indeed, Zoe Moran. I think you've got it right. Oh my gosh. Look at this IL-76 freighter from the Volga Dnieper group. I believe she's picked her freight up. Because she took a very early exit when she landed earlier on today in the first stream that we did. You'll be able to pick that up on YouTube after the show. Captain Jacob, not sure what she's carrying. That's one thing that we don't get very much information on, because obviously the client whose freight it is, it's obviously very sensitive information, especially if it's an engine. Yeah, luckily the IL-76 is holding position as well. So this Ryanair 737 is going to move out of the way, guys. And I'm not going to track the Ryanair either. I'm not tracking anything. I'm leaving everything on the 76. Spam Hater. This is truly the best from Cape Town, South Africa. Yes, Spam Hater. Thank you very much indeed. Slick 36. Lumpis Bard 80, Ilyushin IL-76, you're damn right. Thank you very much indeed, folks. I'm going to go off the comms now when this Ryanair moves out of the way, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy this IL-76 Russian freighter from the Volga Dnieper group. Here we go. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Gonna have another photo bomb flyby dash, but there you go, he'll move out of the way pretty quick. Okay, we've got a couple of oh, here we go, she's gonna go side on now, that's good. So we'll get a good look at her. Anhedral design, as you can see, as is the one in the foreground, the flyby. It's an anhedral design where the wings are at the upper part of the aircraft. Dihedral is the lower section, like the majority of aircraft, like that little one that you're seeing there. Look at that tiny little aircraft. just bear in mind, folks, that this isn't the biggest aircraft in the world, but she has got a huge carrying capacity. So, and what will be interesting is when she taxis past, take a look at the undercarriage. Liam Hunt, thank you. Florian, Gordon Page, Steve Taversham, Melvin Smith, Ali Solman, Ross Ford, hello, how are you doing? Hello, how's everybody doing, guys? Welcome to everybody out there right now, watching both on YouTube and Facebook. We appreciate your company. Hope everybody's having a great day, enjoying your time off, hopefully now. Yeah, you're right, it's not pretty, but it is a beautiful aircraft. I think it's absolutely gorgeous in its own way. It's totally unique, as is the AN-124, another Russian-built aircraft. So we've got a little CRJ approaching now, coming in. Should we grab it? A little CRJ, who wants a bit of that? Little bit of a sketchy landing there, my old son. Go on, mate. Here we go. Hansel from Costa Rica, how are you doing? Mark Martin, thank you very much indeed. Danny Murillo, sexy plane. She is a sexy plane, man. Look at her, man, look at her. She's so unique. Look how close the engines are spaced. Massive wing on it to give it all that lift when it's carrying all that freight. And yes, indeed, folks, the front glazed section, she was a military aircraft before she was made into a freighter, and of course for troop carrying, and also she had a gun turret on the front of her there, believe it or not. That's where the engineer sits, right there in that front compartment down there. It's great that we're getting this shot, man. I'm so glad. 3 a.m. start, and it's all worth it. Vinnie Williams asking how heavy is the beast. Well, unladen, I'm not sure what weight she is, but she does have a big carrying capacity. It's a ramp load aircraft, which means that the load is there's a ramp that comes down at the back of the aircraft, and everything is loaded through the ramp at the back. They have hoists and all capabilities for loading the aircraft. Johnny Rodriguez tuning in from Puerto Rico. Ben tuning in from Montreal. Rachel Clark, Peter Smith, and Gray Jackson. Does that say 2,000 people watching? Wow. Share to all your friends. Guys, make sure you subscribe as well. Whilst you're on here, please make sure you subscribe to our Freeview channel on YouTube. It's most important that you do that, because all of our Freeview coverage on YouTube is on a separate channel to our Elite channel. The reason being is because all our Elite members get to have a clean feed for the entire for their entire pleasure of watching. So make sure you subscribe to Big Jet TV Freeview. That's what you need to do, folks. Subscribe to the main page as well. Make sure you put your notifications bell on, and if you're on Facebook, make sure that you give us a like. Thank you. I'm going to lose my voice in a minute. I know I am, because I'm shouting my bleeding head off. Joe Powell, thank you very much indeed. Ricky Locke, bigger than a C5. No way is she bigger than a C5, my friend. In fact, she's probably only about half the size of a C5. She's moving. Here we go. So that's what's really another unique aspect to this aircraft. Look at that. Front landing gear has 4 wheels on it. 4 wheels to the front for the nose gear. Whereas it's normal, as you know, for aircraft to have a single nose gear. Even the, two nose wheels. Even the A380 just has one twin wheel. The APU is actually right there where I'm showing you there, where the undercarriage bay is also the where the APU is stored as well. Self-sufficient, carry their own tow hitch with the IL-76, believe it or not, because they can land on dodgy airstrips, and so therefore they are fully self-reliant. Big tall T-tail on a look. We have been airside live. £35,000 of thrust on each of those engines, folks. Tear the average detached house from its foundations. Takeoff checks complete. Well, I tell you what, folks, I think that's an empty aircraft, because I can drive a golf ball further than that. I'm done in. What a day. Now I've got to just drive for 3 hours going back to London. Guys, I cannot say thank you enough. What a fantastic day we have all had together. Thanks for your support. Welcome to all of the new members, all of you new people tuning in. It was just going on and on and on in those comments about where you guys are from. And it is great to see you from where you are. Be nice to the animals, please. Be nice to the animals. Love you guys. I'm Jerry Dyer. You've been watching Big Jet TV. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye.